Okay, so full disclosure, the tape measure you have is decimal feet. Okay, so here we have a origin, right? And maybe someplace there are axes, but whatever. Here I've got, what would you call this sector in terms of a change in something? You might, yeah, change in theta from polar, right? You guys see that? Okay, so here I've got my change in theta, right? That's really this arc here. What would you call the box that we've made out there? That's a change in
theta by change in r.
Yeah, I'd really like to think that, right? The change in r should be the distance between the two rocks out there, right? The change in theta should be this arc. So that whole box out there, that should be a change in area, right? Before we were doing dx by dy change in areas, right? Would that change in area be a different size if it was closer in here? Like if I did the same change in radius, it would be a different sized box, right? So what I want you guys to do is see if you can figure out, like just approximate for me, how big that box is.
3 by 5 feet.
Okay, so our thought is that that one might be 3 by 5. If we brought it in here, it would be, like if it started here,
1 by 2.
it'd be like 1 by 2 or 3, right? So what happened? What do I need to account for that's not given in change in theta and change in r?
The radius, the distance.
Yeah, something about the radius. So can you guys tell me how that works? Like, can you tell me what the formula would be for given a radius and a change in r and a change in theta? How big is this box? Maybe y? How about this? When you said it was 3 by 5, right? You looked over here and you saw this distance, yeah? Said that was about 3, right? So from rock here to rock there. Where'd you get the 5?
Somewhere in between the two.
Yeah, you kind of said maybe from here to over there, right? Then you sort of assume it's a square, right? You guys see that? Okay, so it's a little off square and we think the radius should be in there someplace. How about, how long is this arc here? R, close. Yeah, that should be R change in theta, right? You guys see that? That thing's almost straight, right? Is it gonna cause me problems if I just assume that this thing is a kind of a rectangle? Yeah, because we're gonna send everything to 0 anyway, right? You guys see that? So, can you guys summarize for me what you all just figured out?
The dimensions of the area are change in theta by change in radius.
Perfect. You guys see that? So, d area, right, is from the other coordinate system dx dy or dy dx, right? And here, in polar, it's r d theta dr or r dr d theta.